He teleports him, slams him into a pillar, then a car. I feel like the pillar would hurt more than the car. I know this is so fast, but like, I gotta analyze this. This is devious. He's talking. He's mid combo. He teleports behind him and immediately throws a punch at the back of his head. Is that not crazy? What's good, YouTube? We're back with another fight analysis. This time I wanted to do a Mob Psycho fight because I don't know how big this fight really is in anime. I do see clips from this anime, or this fight specifically, get used a lot. And so that's why I really wanted to do this fight, because not only do I believe it's a top fight in anime history, but honestly, like, the way they animated this, the whole angles and how they did this fight is just simply a masterpiece. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the Ryo, whatever the hell his last name is, Shizumaki or something, where he fights like all of the telekinesis in like the last part of season 2 of Mob Psycho. Now, of course, if you don't know what an anime analysis is, it's pretty much where we go over go-to anime fights in anime history and we analyze them. It's pretty simple. Now, of course, if you like this sort of analysis, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, you know the deal. Let's get into it. So I want to say the fight starts really... Oh, Shimazaki. When Shimazaki pulls up, because when he pulls up already, he's pretty much on go. He's the type of person who will pull up and really just start boxing. You can't really tell when he's going to start attacking. Okay, and so they really start the attack first. Throwing at stuff at him, starting a smoke screen. And he doesn't even need a teleport for this. He literally just flings his hand and now he teleported. As soon as he loses sight and his vision isn't on him while he's in midair, he teleports right behind him and grabs his shoulder. A main reason why I wanted to cover this fight in general is just because how he does the teleportation in this episode, it's probably the best usage of the teleportation power we ever get to see in fiction. And I know that sounds like glazing, but like, it really is. Like, he's trying to hide, but like as soon as he turns his head, how he knows to teleport when his head's turned, no clue. And kicks his head into a car. He said, I don't like beating on weaklings. You're just as weak. He really thought he could catch him off guard, but gets grabbed and slammed him down. It's looking like it's over for Mob's brother. He's just getting tossed against pillars. A good attack, but still just too slow to catch him off guard. Did he just literally... He grabs him while... He grabs his head while he's down and just punches his head. He's ruthless with it. He does not do anything that would be considered holding back, I feel like. He gives him that 1-inch punch treatment. Just in the nick of time, someone caught him off guard. It should have been a full-out strike, a full sucker punch to catch him off guard, but it wasn't. And that was literally like the only time they would have a chance of catching him off guard. He just threw a sewer pillar at his head or something. Does he pull a... He pulls a gun on him. I keep trying to catch him off guard with all these psychic attacks. But he's literally just like moving his position. I'm just trying to catch him off guard, and he's getting dropped out of the sky. And teleports. Like, he's never not where he wants to be. Like, only reason he got caught there was because he wanted to get caught. And now to attack the person that attacked him, blitz him. Fireballs. At least it shows that they're fast enough, the 5v1, that they're fast enough to at least stop some of his attacks before he does it. So the only difficulty I would say Ryo is having is getting his attacks off. But even then, he's not really having a difficulty with that. Because he's just hitting what he wants to hit. Boxes dude in the green down there. And this camera angle is nothing short of a masterpiece. I know. I still know I sound like glazing, but this fight is really that clean. Like, he's boxing dude down here, and he literally can't aim before he pulls up on him, grabs the gun, and hits the shit out of him. Once again, they think they have him off guard. I feel like they think a lot of things. They're thinking they have him off guard, like at least 20 times this fight. But he just keeps teleporting in random places. He swings his metal pipe, and now he's standing on his head. It's not just teleportation, it's also disrespect. Because Sasuke has teleportation, and his fighting moves isn't really nearly as disrespectful as this shit. Yep. Once again, he doesn't have enough time to attack before getting attacked. When it switches back, he's literally just using their gun to shoot them. Talking as he does his attacks and taunting them. Telekinetic hexes. I feel like right now I thought right now he was going to show him that even if they did attack him full power, it wasn't going to do anything. After pretty much like, it looks like he tanks this in the face. But he's really just attacking them before they get a chance to attack him. More bullets. He has the infinite void shit. Like, he's literally on that Gojo timing. He might low-key have the psychic equivalent of being Gojo. Because, I mean, he did get hit earlier in the fight and hits that he doesn't detect, right? It does damage. Just like how Gojo has to keep his infinity active. The same concept. He's the one who's cornered. He's like, oh my goodness. Because the entire time, he's pretty much been trying to tell everyone in this fight that he's on a different level. And now he's like, oh, we got him cornered. He's like, oh, wow, you really haven't been listening. And because of that, he had to show him what's what. Teleports him, slams him into a pillar, then a car. I don't know what he was thinking with the order of this. I think he was just trying to show him that he could slam him into anything. I feel like the pillar would hurt more than the car, right? Like, if you slam your head against the pillar, that would hurt more. And the car is like, I mean, as a psychic with armor, like, I feel like that would be like hitting wood or something. Drops him from the sky. He catches himself, but it's still too late because he's on his ass. He thinks he's timing his attack. He's like, oh, I can see you running at me. But like, little does he know, he literally teleported there because he wanted him to see him. He could have teleported behind him and hit him again, but no. That's what he did. And he just destroys the building, forces him up, and then forces him down. And this even looks like an infinite void. He's pretty much doing the same stuff Gojo would do. Yeah, he slams him down, punches him on the rocks from the building, and just combos the hell out of him. Before, he wasn't moving like this, because before he was taking it easy and he was just showing him that it was no use. And now this is like full speed. I don't know I can't tell you if it's full power, but it's full speed for sure. Teleporting just to teleport, and ooh, he caught his ass off guard. He's been timing the attacks the entire time, reading him. Relied too much on his powers. At this point, he locked in. Bro's got hit so much that he started recognizing his attack pattern. You gotta respect that. Like he actually has it locked down. As soon as he went to attack, he went from behind. I know this is so fast, but like, I gotta analyze this. This is devious. He's talking. He's mid combo. He teleports behind him and immediately throws a punch at the back of his head. Is that not crazy? Like, that's insane, bro. Like, he whiffs and he was able to like try and counter it, but he still was able to teleport away. Just the way he's fighting is so ruthless. Like, he's trying to go for whatever he can go for, whatever hit he can go for. Ooh. And they caught him off guard and they were able to get a good strike on. And they get a combo. So the strikes actually do affect him if he does get caught off guard. So he could have just gotten like knocked off his guard and he's just getting knocked around. But they do combo the shit out of him. You know, they're grabbing him and they're doing the full combo. He needs to regain his infinite void. You know, he actually needs to concentrate to lock on everything. This is crazy. He unlocks what, his 6 eyes? He said, I need to concentrate. Immediately just opens his eyes, knocks out 6 people at once. No, everyone at once. Everyone who was here. Nothing you could do will ever work on me again. The only way he could really get attacked is if he's caught off guard. His eyes are blacked out because he has that Sharingan type shit. And it's funny here that the only reason he loses or like he kind of just gives up the fight It's because the Mob Psycho pulls up. Oh, Psycho. Mob pulls up. He pulls up pissed because he had to fight some other people. Yeah, he is pissed as fuck. He said, let's see whose powers are better, and then he got rushed. This attack's funny as hell because he literally couldn't sense his spiritual pressure because he had none. Yeah, Regan's the GOAT. No, yeah, and I think this is a really fun fight that they did. Like in Mob Psycho, they really just show like what it's like to be overpowered in different aspects. I think that's what Mob Psycho is about, low key, because teleporting and being able to sense others while you teleport, it's actually pretty crazy. No, he definitely deserves his own fight analysis. Not only is he wild, he was also on that like Black Air Force energy, punching people in the back of their head, grabbing people by their head, slamming them into stuff. Like, no, it was actually crazy. And so this, I personally will actually give this fight a 10 out of 10 fight. Everything, it was perfect, even including how they set up the fight. Plot wise, this character, he works for an organization. The other people, they're trying to get to the boss so that the boss doesn't do something crazy. And he's pretty much just a foot soldier, but he's just overpowered. And so he has to end up fighting all of them. Like, it all makes sense. And the reason he gives up is like, oh man, I value my life. These guys are probably overpowered. It all just like works so well with this anime. Like the humor aspect of it is crazy, and then we also just get to see this guy just go all out, his full power of everything, and that's why I think it deserves a 10 out of 10 rating. But we get to see like his whole fighting style and his personality show through his fighting style, and also his arrogance too. But like, he deserves to be arrogant when he's pretty much this versus Gojo. Well, not the strongest, but like he has Gojo equivalent powers pretty much.